Now on page number 12, we're talking about the last of the skills. Well, at least as far as being that collection performer. You got to, besides the communication, besides the core skill of self-discipline, emotion control, you've got to be able to create goals and focus goals and achieve goals. Now, collections is not something that you're spontaneous at. It's not something you spontaneously do. Collections is something you actually have to plan. Before you get on the phone with somebody, you actually have to know what results you need. You have to review the account, have the information. Collections law requires that anytime we're on the phone with somebody, or anytime we contact somebody, anytime it's a collections effort, we must have the information about the account. We must know what's going on. Meaning, if they ask where any penny came from, we've got to be able to answer that question. We've got to have that information. Okay? So, collections law requires that we know the account in this situation, right? Now, and we can share anything we have as far as balance and breakdown and all that with the customer. But here's the thing. You got to know when you get on the phone, does this person, do they have a problem? Do they need help? If they do need help, how much help can I give them? How can I help them? You have to know all of this. You know, I'm sure you've got on the phone with customers before and you end up talking about things that have nothing to do with how we're going to solve this problem. Well, remember, the whole reason we're on the phone is to solve this problem. That's the results we're looking for, is to bring this account current, get this problem solved, work on that relationship. Now, that means we've got to have clear goals on what needs to happen. The only way we can do that is if we do research as to exactly what is the situation, what is it we can do for them, what is it they need, what makes sense, how are we going to do it, how are we going to go about it. All that needs to be in your head, and those answers. Or if you don't have the answers, you know the questions you need to ask to get those answers right up front. So as a collector, as a collections performer, as a collections professional, we want to know exactly how we're going to solve the problem. So we've got to make sure and do our upfront homework. We've got to have goals. For this conversation, we've got to do this. You know, as a regional vice president, every now and then I have a manager make a mistake and they would actually upset a customer. And so I would call that customer, and I would know that my main goal for this conversation was to repair that damage. The repair the damage the person had done. Yeah, the money's going to come up because they're going to bring it up, but I'm not going to focus on the money. What I'm going to focus on is let them know this is not how we do business. Here's how we do business. They take care of us. We're going to take care of them. We're going to work this out. There's a way out of this thing. I am going to be positive and show them how to get out of this thing. That is our job. That's what we do. But now, this is only going to work if we take the time. If we take the time to do this. We've got to take the time to know what our goals are in this context. So every contact you do, everything you do as a collections professional, you got to know what it is you're after and what the path is there. Now, we have a program called How to Achieve Your Goals, and that's exactly what that program teaches you, is how to choose your goals, identify what they are, and then create that path to them. And in collections, it's all about being able to achieve your goals. There is no spontaneity in collections. You know what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, why you're going to do it, and the results you want out of it. And that way, that allows you to use those behaviors that we've talked about to focus on that.